As best we can tell, the pub is shut. That's not appropriate. If people simply get on the beers.
All right. G'day everyone. Welcome to ComicsMATE, your mates in comics from the land down under. I'm Dean James, and I'm here with my co-host ComicsMATE. Say hello, mate.
G'day everyone, I'm the Uncle ComicsMATE, the member playing from the land down under. Dean, it's good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, it's been a while. Man. It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Last week was actually my fault. I was a bit busy. I don't know if you heard, man, because you're not really around on Twitter or anything. I busted my leg good and proper, and I couldn't walk or anything. So I haven't done videos for like 3 weeks, but I'm finally like working on another one again. It's been quite a while, and I can walk again too, which is nice. My knee was all fucked up, man.
What did you do?
According to the internet, I saved kittens from a burning house.
I mean, that's like classic Dean. Just want to say classic Dean. Definitely the sort of thing you would do.
Definitely didn't bang my knee. I definitely didn't bang my knee on a bit of metal sticking out while just working.
If I had to guess, though, so obviously like 3 guesses what happened to Dean's knee, the kitten thing would have been my first 2 guesses. So
yeah, definitely.
Definitely on point there. Yeah.
Let's say hello to the people in the chat because we've got a few people here already, and then we'll jump into this sick show. This is like classic ComicsMATE, man. There is some of the cringiest shit you've ever seen. Like by far the worst stuff, and like some just one of the things here is like the wokest thing I've ever seen.
Wow.
As well as just like a sad man, and some comic book stuff and women. Just women being women.
Women, right?
Yeah, women. Wait till you see some of the girls we got lined up for you guys today. But first in the chat was Dave. G'day, mate. Genuine Comics. Good day, good day.
Man, he is just everywhere on Twitter with Perfect 10. He's just absolutely crushing. He's got all these projects coming out. He's got that fantastic Alan Goldman cover. Like, I've said it before, and every time he's in the chat, I think I must repeat myself like a bloody broken record. Dave Brink is the prototype for indie comic creator. Like, you look at the way he's done it, his rise to success, and the way that he keeps putting out bangers. Like, you look at him and go, that's the prototype. That's the guy. If you want to succeed, you can emulate this guy's steps, and you're going to find yourself in a good place.
Yeah, he does good stuff, especially with the comic books themselves, which is, more than can be said for a lot of people out there.
He also made the really clever decision to hire me to write a story for him a while ago. So, I mean, like, that's a 4D chess high IQ move right there, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Best choice. Best writer. Best writer, Kimasabi, says G'day, awesome one. Embrace 3. No, Embrace 2. We haven't gotten to the Embrace 3. Embrace 3, let's go. Look what you started, man.
He's so hype.
We've literally just launched the Embrace 2. It's doing pretty good. We're at like 6.5K. We're at nearly 10K Australian. It's like 9 and a bit K Australian.
It's a wild time to be selling comics right now, though. Like, just without being political, just like the shit that is going on. It reminds me of...
Man, like they nearly shot Trump in the head the day after we launched.
And I remember same sort of thing happened. Like I launched Company Man the same week that like we started doing lockdowns for COVID and shit. It's like
good times.
What do you do? When everyone's freaking out for their lives, how can you say, "Hey, buy my comic book," which isn't going to keep grandma alive? It's not like it's none of the big stuff, So
buy my comic book. It might keep grandma alive.
Give it a go, and if it does, be pleasantly surprised. If it's not, you've still got a great comic book,
Yeah, exactly. Like, you never know. Like, it's untested. You can't say it won't keep grandma alive because nobody has tried to keep grandma alive with the Embrace yet. So give it a go. It might work. If not, I'm not a doctor. So, take my words with a grain of salt. Jason Black is here. What's up, Jason Black? Good to see you, mate.
The Phenomenals that I wrote is launching this weekend. So that's exciting.
Oh, are you the guy that wrote that? Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that getting posted around. Good stuff. I had no idea you wrote that. Cool.
I've actually found that I'm really proud of the little short stories I've written for other creators because it's like you're doing something good in there. Like I can write Company Man scripts all day. I can whatever I'm doing, but to put something else that works in somebody else's world, make it work, and want them to integrate that and like I find a lot of pride in writing for other people's universes, making stuff that fits well and enhances what they've written together. So yeah, it's a real honor to be a part of Dave's universe and also got to do some work on Mavericks as well, which is fantastic. So it's just good to have sort of a finger in all these pies,
Yeah, don't forget Hoyo. that didn't get launched with the Embrace 2 because Kari disappeared on us after doing a couple of pages. So we're now looking to replace her and redo all the pages, but it is still coming soon.
I hope she's
We've got
okay.
big plans for the Embrace universe. Yeah, she's fine. She's just busy doing other things.
Oh, right,
Busy
yeah.
doing porn books for Bad Bug.
Well, I mean, it pays the bills. I'm not going to hate on. Although I did say that I considered doing a titty book at some point, just because they
I
seem
am
to
going to hate
print money. Yeah,
I am going to hate though, because like you and Odin are both too polite for that sort of thing, right? But you don't
true.
start the book. Like I've got 3 pages that she already started. The book's only like a 16-page short story. She's
And they were
done
good
3 of them,
pages
and then she
too.
just like fucked off on us.
Yeah.
So
Even if
I
she
will
did-
be rude about it. That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
No, good on you, man.
Especially for some Bad Bug porn books.
What is Bad
That's
Bug? What
fucked.
is that?
That's the company. That's the company that she works for.
Oh, okay.
It's an indie comics thing, and they've like locked her down doing you know, terrible lowbrow softcore books. Anyway, Crazy Mad's here. What's up, Crazy Mad? He can't be in the actual show today because he's on holiday. He's on vacation somewhere. Don't know where, but say hello to your missus for us, Crazy Mad. G'day, Backyard Wrestling Down Under, Matthew. Good to see you, mate. Have you backed the Embrace too, Matthew? Have you been a good little brother and supported my dreams?
He's expecting a
He
free
said he was
copy.
going to. He's getting paid to do wrestling now, man. How cool
That's
is that?
awesome. That's well. Drop some, put some links to some of, like, if they film any of the stuff or whatever. Like I can't enjoy WWE too much anymore. I don't recognize any of the dudes. If I'm going to not recognize them, if I'm going to watch, like, I'd rather watch indie guys who are pushing the envelope sort of thing. Like I love small circuit indie type stuff. So drop some links and stuff. I'd check it out.
His whole thing, like Backyard Wrestling Down Under, his channel, they've been doing that since him and his older brother Nathan were about, I don't know, 5 and 4. Like they've been doing it forever. And you can go all the way back and watch like old videos of them as little kids wrestling just on like a mattress in the backyard.
That's
and
fantastic.
Now they've but this is his first real professional gig, But they have their whole show, like Backyard Wrestling Down Under. It's him and all his friends, and there was a championship and everything. They even have their own like, WrestleMania.
Yes, absolute kings. Like dudes just starting something that was just fun they wanted to do for themselves, their own entertainment, their own edification, something they like to do, and they turned it into something real. That's what it's all about. I mean, that's what the whole comic scene was supposed to be all about.
Supposed to be, yeah. G'day, Ray. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for joining us. Oh, you're a member? Put some Sand Sharks in the chat for us, members. Appreciate you guys. Sand Sharks defending the chat. Sand Sharks over Water Sharks every day. But yeah, you guys are all just saying hello to everyone. Henry's here. G'day, Henry. Good to see you, mate. Your membership expired. I thought you were a man of your word, Henry. You said that if you won, you would get a membership next time, and you did win a membership. And now look,
has it been that long?
No
I was here when he won that membership.
And you remember him saying that, don't you?
Yeah.
Man of his word. Man of my word, huh, Henry? I'm gonna remember this day. You will rue the day that you lied to me, which was like a month ago, I guess. They don't make a pill for pussitis. I don't know why I read that. G'day, Atheline. Good to see you, mate. Thank you for joining us. Inflammation of the pussy, you say, Jay. Welcome.
I think he's trying to take credit for it.
Yeah, Jay and his inflamed pussy. I understand why.
I thought he was saying that he inflamed pussies.
No. He has an inflamed pussy. G'day, Felix. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for joining us. Hell, bow, Felix. Is Mo here? I haven't seen Mo yet.
I haven't seen Mo. I know there's Mo. There's Mo. He's saying get out of Jason.
I'm not there yet. But yeah, who else we got? Awesome one. Why is your channel hidden? Why is my channel shouldn't be hidden? What are you talking about hidden? My channel's not hidden. Awesome one. What? What do you mean? Explain yourself. My channel's not hidden. I don't think so. I found it pretty good. It's still monetized. I have lost a bunch of subscribers, though. People are impatient. I was like, look, I busted my leg. I haven't made a video for like 3 weeks. And then I just lose like 5 subscribers. So thanks, guys. Yeah, I appreciate all of you for sticking around. You guys are sick. But yeah. Mo isn't here. Did you see my dark avatar, Felix Haas? Bow. Yeah, I'm just now realizing that your avatar isn't just a black circle like Mo's, Jason. That's weird. Anyway, Corey's here. G'day, Corey. Good to see you, mate. Sumo Thori's here. Welcome, Sumo. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Appreciate you guys. We've got a hell of a show. Wait until you see this shit, honestly. Like, I'm pretty proud of this lineup we got, man. Fuck, for real. Sex sells, but seriously, started a book, then left? Yeah, honestly, man. That's exactly what, like, I've got 3. I'm pretty sure Crazy Mad bought one of the original pages. He bought, like, the first 2 pages. The original pages.
And they're good. They're really good. Like, she's a really good. Couldn't she? Like, I don't know the situation, but if it's like some sort of exclusive contract, couldn't she? Look, I'm happy to do that, but I've got this one obligation. I've got to sort of finish.
I would think so, but no.
Yeah.
And like as I said, Odin's too polite for that sort of thing, so he hasn't told anybody the detail. Like, not even me. He doesn't go into too much detail with it. But I personally, as creator of Hoyo, co-creator and artist of the Embrace, and Hoyo being the first thing that me and you ever worked on together, I am extremely upset. Kari,
sorry to hear that,
you are, if you hear this. Not impressed.
Are you looking for someone that's still got like a sort of a manga-esque?
Yeah. It's got to go with that Japanese style.
Yeah.
Odin thinks he found someone who looks pretty cool. She does. Kind of like Junji Ito, and I love Junji Ito stuff. But yeah. Oh, there's Mo. G'day, Mo. Welcome. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Odin's amazing at
being here.
At finding talent. Odin's amazing at finding artistic talent.
Oh well, I know how he did this. This time he just did portfolio day. On Twitter, like, when is portfolio day? It's just arbitrarily whenever artists decide, because I swear it happens multiple times a year.
I thought it was
I
thought it was like Wednesdays.
Is it just like once a week? I don't know, but I just see it all the time, just randomly. But anyway, yeah, so he found some artist on portfolio day, and we're going to be doing that very shortly. Very shortly. G'day, Wolvo. Good to see you. Wolvo hates my artwork, Kim Sabi.
What?
Wolvo's like the worst friend I have.
He's
even lower than Crazy Mad.
That's terrible. Like, especially like your stuff in the Embrace 2 is such a level up.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it's highly anticipated too, the Embrace 2. But Wolverine just wants to shit all over it. Wolvo just hates me. I don't know why.
Oh.
Jay says, wait, comics are supposed to be fun? I had no idea. I know, right? In today's landscape, you'd be surprised to hear that. But originally, they were supposed to be escapism. They were supposed to be fun and, like, help you escape the terrors of the real world, not the propaganda that we receive today. Yeah.
And making comics is not fun either.
I still think it's fun. I like drawing.
Yeah, if you're an artist, it doesn't,
Oh, yeah, I forgot we have an Embrace emoji. Drop Embrace emojis in the chat for the Embrace 2. If you backed the Embrace 2, let us know by dropping Embrace emojis. I mean, if you back the Embrace 2 and are also a member, drop an Embrace emoji. Otherwise, just let us know that you backed the Embrace 2, because I appreciate it. Yeah. And yes, we have a Tugrats emoji, Kimasabi. Everything here. Jason says that's a good picture of him. I don't know. I can't really see it, man.
Did you paint it?
People are now 10% less likely to mistake Jason for me, says Mo. G'day, Herschel. How long has this been going on? I don't know, 16 minutes? We've just been talking shit. We've been saying hello to everybody. Who is the she you guys keep talking about but not naming? It's Kari Salviejo, the artist for Aquila and SPQR's Bizarre Adventure and 3 pages of Hoyo.
Look,
Yeah. Do you have all 3? I can't remember, Crazy Mad. That's what I'm saying. And no, you don't have all 3 because I hadn't colored the 3rd one yet. I remember you bought the first 2, but the 3rd one was like never even printed out or colored or anything. So, because what she does digital art, and she printed them, like I was printing them out, and I'm doing the coloring for that book as well as the lettering. But yeah, and so he got the first 2 that I had already colored. But no, the 3rd one wasn't even in existence yet. Odin says he's got a guy. Yeah, the new guy is a girl though, I'm pretty sure. I saw her stuff. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, let's keep going. Who else? Awesome one. I already said a load of awesome one, didn't I? People need to really stop throwing leveled up around like bar peanuts. Are you saying I haven't leveled up, Wolvo?
No, he clarifies in a minute that you have, but he just says he's sick of hearing that phrase.
Look, eventually I'm just going to get to the point where people are going to say, Dean's good. But until then,
right?
Yeah, until then.
You're constantly getting better.
Awesome ones. The embrace emoji with rainbows. Yeah, appreciate you, awesome one. Did you back the embrace? Did you back the embrace too, awesome one? I can only assume Kemosabe will eventually. I don't think he has yet because it only launched, but we'll have a look at it soon. Yeah, Felix dropping the Embrace 2 link because he's a legend. And then Jason found a stream you must EFAP. Really? I mean, we've got a pretty packed show tonight. I'll check it out soon. Dean, you've really increased your drawing skills to the next station.
Can't use level
Thank
anymore,
you.
according to Wolvo, so looking for alternative words.
Dean's good would be a lot better, actually. Yeah, I know, right? I think so. Yeah. Be a true One Punch Man fan already. I don't know what that means, awesome one. I've said before I like One Punch Man. One Punch Man is like a weird like parody on superheroes. It's great. It's actually really funny. I posted the link earlier, not for nothing. Oh, I didn't see it. Too bad. Dean is rising like the tides. Eventually, I will be considered good. Okay, let's just do it anyway. We're at the bottom of the chat now. Let's jump into all this shit. You want to see, like, this is kind of sad, but it is also indicative of the world that we're living in today. You know, like with the declining birth rates and the relationships being thrown out, women being terrible and men being weird simps and shit like that, right? You want to see this thing? This is actually pretty funny. Share screen. This is beyond sad and pathetic, according to Clown World. It's a video. We've got lots of videos.
私のセクシャルマイノリティの部類はフィクトセクシャルっていうものに分類されるみたいですね。
Hold on, do you hear that?
Voice. I hear the voice.
Yeah, where does the voice come from? Where does it come from? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Is it recorded? Oh, you poor bastard. Look at him.
Oh my god, imagine
look at his face. Look at his face.
Yeah, none of his friends and family look impressed, honestly. They're here for the free lunch and that's it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
What the I don't think this is allowed. And could you imagine if she leaves him? That'd be hilarious.
Oh, poor mum. Mum's so... Yeah, why are there people there? Like, why... If you got that invitation, he's like, I'm marrying my, I don't know what the fuck sort of fictional doll. It's like, bro, sorry, like I like you as a dude, but I can't get behind. I can't support that. That's wrong on too many levels.
It's B-Rose in 3 years.
Why wait?
But yeah, this is a...
私にとっての初音ミクっていうのはただの好きなキャラクター。
You guys can't speak Japanese, so who cares?
He's a person.
This is the thing. She's a person who saved his life, and he puts the ring on the bride. And I can't imagine this is like a legitimate legal thing, you know? Like, I can't imagine he's legally married to this thing now.
No.
Go and kiss it, bro.
Is it a pre-existing character? That'd be... I don't know if that's...
I have no idea what it is. I've never seen this.
No! Stop!
Oh. Stop!
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god, there's a big one.
Why? Is there a big why?
Miku. Its name is Miku, and he's like, Big Miku can have a meal with me. Oh, you know he fucks that doll.
He fucks that doll, all right.
Oh, for sure. When I come out, I say, oh, look, it must be a thing because there's many, like it's a brand. Does anybody know what this Miku thing is from?
Like merchandise.
Yeah, I think it's a game character too. I'm not sure where from though.
Okay.
Don't recognize it.
At school, he says I wasn't a hit with a girl, so I thought I'd be single my entire life. Women,
bro, you are still single,
right?
Like
in
this is
20s,
madness.
Women my age at work bullied me.
Oh my god!
I don't know. I'm sort of.
You don't want to make fun of him because you feel bad for him, don't you?
Jason, he didn't even marry the full size one. Like he
didn't even marry the full size one.
Yeah,
so this is a thing. Hey, you are still single, Cope. He's a married man. I mean, sure,
no,
bro.
I'm a married man.
Miku is a singer. So it's one of those like Japanese virtual singers. Is that what you're saying, Felix? Have you seen them? They have like full-blown hologram.
Yeah, I remember them
concerts
years ago. They were talking about them like they were going to be a big deal, and it made me wonder about with 3D characters and heading into AI type stuff. And I've sort of had this idea a few times before. Are they going to make brand new characters for every single movie when they when they replace actors, or are they going to make like a 3D idol character and then have that character star in a bunch of movies? Like, are they going to make like a virtual Arnold Schwarzenegger and have him star in a bunch of movies so he's got that box office draw and people go, or they're just going to make brand new characters for every single movie and no longer have actors, no longer have that marquee name, and no longer have that box office draw?
I mean, maybe. There'll be like an AI. We talked about this when we were talking about the AI development thing. There'll just be a virtual actor, and it's just like a completely fake person that's run by managers or some shit. And you'll just be able to put him in your movies and stuff.
Yeah.
This is just sad. This is like that. You remember that skinny black dude who had all the sex dolls in his house like ages ago? It's just that, but Japanese. Like this is just.
It kind of makes it sadder in a way. I don't know if it's because the language barrier or the fact that it's Awesome was saying she's a hologram that dances on stage for concerts. So like the ghost of his ancestors are wishing they were at Hiroshima.
Yeah, exactly.
It's something about it just because he's
Shotgun Roulette. I love Shotgun Roulette. You shut your mouth, crazy man.
He's just like this. He just looks like every other Japanese dude ever. I just feel really sad for him. I feel really sorry for him, man. Like, I know he said like women at work bullied me. It's like, well, I don't know. It sounds silly, but like, be alpha. Just kick just don't give a fuck. Just say, yeah, whatever, bitch. Like, just fucking don't let yourself get bullied. It's like that, Tyler, the Creator, like how cyberbullying real, just turn off the screen and walk away. It's the same sort of thing. If someone's not in a position above you where they can use their authority to actually bully you and affect your performance at work, all they can do is use words. Just tell them to fuck themselves. Tell them where to go.
Fictosexual. People are just making shit up in this.
Yeah.
2023 is such a mess. 2024 now. Holy crap. What a mess.
Mo says if he just hit the gym and had a little more confidence, he could have nailed the full-size doll.
Right? His poor mum. Just like sitting there, and all his mates, like, who are these people? Do you think he hired these people? Because the way he talks, I don't think he has many friends. But that's like a room full of people. Yeah,
maybe it's everybody from work. I don't know. Maybe there's like a cultural thing where you're obligated to sort of go.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
That's the hardest bit, was watching him.
Wait a minute.
Like,
in fact, we didn't even kiss. We didn't even kiss before the wedding. Bro, there's no we. This is just you. This is like the saddest thing ever. I'm getting this off. This is depressing.
It's hard to watch.
No one wants to end up like that. What the hell is this?
I mean,
Jason's like, Tim's pretty odd.
Couldn't he have like landed at a 3 out of 10? Like, why not just aim low? Just aim low, bro. At least it's still a walking, talking, breathing human,
like a real person. Like, even if she's fat, bro. Just take what you can get at that point. G'day, Noah. Good to see you, mate. Thanks for joining us.
How is that better than how's it better than a puppet? How's it better than a doll?
And it's not even like a sex doll. It's like just a regular doll.
It's like a giant action figure.
Hole in it or what?
I mean, the hair is like molded plastic. Like there's nothing.
Weird. It's just weird, for real.
Yeah.
Noah, you missed a glimpse of your possible future. No, I'm sure Noah will get a girl. Like, he'll have to get a real girl. That's a
how old is Noah now?
Thing.
He's got to be like 17, right?
Yeah, Noah's like 17 now. 18,
yeah, because he was 15 a couple of years ago. Noah, how
old are you now, Noah? Are you a man yet? Or are you just a child still?
I mean, Dean's still 12 in my mind, so.
The sex doll thing is a direct result of dating being complete shit. Even the fat girls are fucked up. That is true. That's a good point, Urshel. Like, I don't really have a rebuttal for that. It sounded like I had a rebuttal, but I don't. Modern day, there's a reason that everything's falling apart, and it has nothing to do with the men. It's the feminists. But yeah, he's in college now. He's in college now. He's 19. What?
There you go. Time flies.
Fucking hell. Look at you. You're old enough to actually kick it and watch all this horrible shit.
I was gonna congratulate him, but it's like all he did was keep breathing long enough.
All he did was just,
you know what I mean? He just stayed alive. Like, I mean, good job not getting hit by a truck or whatever. But like,
proud of you for not dying, man.
Yeah. Like,
keep it up.
I'll congratulate you in your next book or whatever. I can't really congratulate you on reaching 19, but I mean that's cool. That's cool.
Aim low, sage wisdom. Imagine aiming low and she still treats you horribly, though. That is, it could happen. It could.
I got to say about the whole like even fat chicks are fucked up sort of thing that Herschel was saying. Like I've been off the dating market for nearly 20 years now. Like I have no idea, aside from what I see on like YouTube videos and stuff here. Like I don't know how bad it is out there. I never like Tinder wasn't a thing when I was dating. Like there was no such thing as Tinder. There's no, you know. I think there's like websites where you'd go and you'd do like matchmaking websites and stuff.
Yeah.
But you just, I don't know. One girl I dated was just chick at the checkout. I was going through buying some coffee mugs, and she's like, "Oh, that one's, you know, do you want me to wrap these coffee?" She's been really super nice. I'm going to vibe off this chick. Come back later, gave her my number. We dated for 3 years. Like it's just, I don't know.
So you try that these days, and you get #MeToo.
Yeah, I couldn't survive in today's whatever it is now. The killing fields that is, welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker. That is the modern dating market. I cannot be single. I would not function. I would not survive.
Yeah, Herschel's like a lot of like autistic dudes are just lonely as shit. Like honestly, that's where this all stems from for sure. You know, like because the way he was talking, he just wants a girlfriend. He's like, I thought I'd be single forever, and now I'm not. And it's like, oh fuck, man. Like it's hard. It's honestly hard.
You know, like he's obviously lives like he looks like he lives in the city. He's got a job. He earns wage slave money. Couldn't he get himself some like.
Yeah, well said, Mo. Well said.
Yeah, absolutely, Mo. Spot on. Like some chick from the village somewhere.
There's got to be, right?
Just go because I know there's still like areas of Japan that's fairly rural on that. Today's dating, are we vibing? No cap. I don't even know what that is. Oh shit.
Yeah, I like your vibe.
That needs to be a shirt or something. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like he could just get himself some like rural chick from out the village somewhere who's prefers a simpler life and is wowed by the fact that he earns 40 grand a year. I don't know.
Can your missus hear us from where she's sitting, Crazy Mad? Because Crazy Mad's comment says dating now is picking the least disgusting thing from the garbage pile.
And sometimes you might find the old proverbial diamond in the rough sort of thing. Like there's still a decent woman or two out there, but yeah, I'm glad I don't have to look.
Well, at least Crazy Mag's missus knows that he thinks that she is the least disgusting thing, but still disgusting. That is the key. That's what I took away from it. Ew, nose rings are the worst on women. G'day, Spectacular Umbreon. Welcome. Gen Z boss and a mini. Oh, no. Why'd you have to bring that up? I hate that. Did you see that shit?
No.
That was like last week. It was like terrible.
Oh, was it like weird? Like I only saw a few seconds of it. They're doing like this weird dance
and a bob.
Yeah. I saw a few seconds of that on Twitter the other day. What was that? Was it just like some...
It's just some chicks being chicks in the office.
That's pretty cringe.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next thing. This is the thing I was talking about when I said it might be the wokest thing I've ever seen. Yeah. Honestly, Ben and Jerry's just need to shut the fuck up and get back to get back to making ice cream. Because this is just fucked, honestly. Like this is an ad for this is a legitimate trailer advertisement that they made to sell their ice cream. Do you want to watch it?
I don't, but I do.
No, this is your only chance.
No, let's go. I've never shied away from the cringe.
Yeah, check this shit out. This is pretty fucked up.
You can make progress by doing the things you love.
If you can farm, fight food deserts. If you can surf for racial justice. Like to read? Start a banned book club. Protest with an ice cream cone or project new meaning on an outdated statue. Get in a costume, but try not to get arrested. You have the tools for doing good, and the greatest tool is your own unique flavor. Ben & Jerry's.
Make some mother chunkin' change.
Okay.
I wonder how many white people it took to make that ad. Like it's sitting in the boardroom, like that. Oh man, you could disassemble every shot, every camera angle, like start a banned book club. Who's banning the fucking books? It's you guys. Like there's no, there's nobody that's for free speech and it's for all the stuff on that side of the political spectrum that's saying yes, ban Orwell, ban Fahrenheit, ban. They banned not Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. What's Kill a Mockingbird? They banned To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
why would Democrats, why would people on the left side of the political spectrum ban To Kill a Mockingbird? It's
Yeah, but they're
like,
not the books they're referring to. They're referring to the way that, you know, banned is a strong term, but it's the way that right wingers removed genderqueer from elementary school libraries and things like that. Those are the books they're talking about.
Yeah, Mo clarifies the same thing. When the left talks about banned books, they mean porn banned from elementary school libraries.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. What Mo just said. Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, like, literally, Ben and Jerry just need to shut the fuck up and get back to making ice cream.
Stay in your lane. Your lane is making ice cream. I don't know if it's good or it's not, but
it was all right. It wasn't bad. I don't know about these days. I stopped buying them a long time ago because of this bullshit. But, like, for real. And, like, Wimixon with the X.
Yeah, well, and like, trust black women. Okay, we'll drop the racial element. Trust. Why should I trust anybody? Why should I trust any demographic? Show me one.
Why should I trust any woman?
There you go. Well, there you go. It's half, but why should I trust anyone ever who's proven to be trustworthy? Like, why don't I treat everybody on an individual basis instead of applying, hey guys, is this racism? Instead of applying one blanket belief system or idea about a demographic of people based on their skin color.
G'day, Angela.
That sounds pretty racist. I'm going to treat a certain skin color group of people a certain way based on their skin color, not based on.
I'm not going to trust anyone.
Person.
I wouldn't trust anyone just because, like you've got to earn someone's trust. You ever met a stranger? You don't know shit about them.
No.
Like, I don't trust anybody. Like, you shouldn't trust anybody just because, like, trust people once they've earned it. But
give them the benefit of the doubt.
Because you're supposed to. That's how you get murdered, honestly.
It is, but it shows their mindset as well. Everything's binary for them, which is funny considering they're all non-binary. It's like if she's this thing, if they're this skin color, if they're this belief system, then they're just all good. Like, I mean, look at the way they treated Joe Biden for so long, or anybody that's anti-Trump is automatically good because these guys. He's absolutely dead.
Did you see that for like 9 days now?
Yeah, you see the call that Kamala did with him, excuse me, and she's talking to him, and it's like clearly a recording, and a lot of people are speculating that might be AI because it's not very good quality. But she goes, "Oh, Joe, I know you're still there on the," and she goes to say recording, and she stops herself and says the call, like it's a live phone call, but like she's quite clearly you listen to it. Anybody who speaks English is like, that bitch was going to say recording, like it was a Freudian slip. She was about to say recording. So
I haven't seen that. I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, Jason Black. Neil Gaiman said, "Believe all women." How's that going for him? Right?
You can't believe anyone or anything. Thanks. Crazy Man says he trusts me. I appreciate that. Like, you can trust individuals, and when they've earned it and built up to it, or whatever,
though.
Give him the benefit of the give him the benefit of the doubt and see how it goes. Like surfing for racial justice, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't help anyone. That doesn't fix anything. It's just saying, it's very selfish. It's like, look at me. You're not bringing attention to the issue. You're bringing attention to yourself.
What does surfing for racial justice even mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's not a word that can be like interchanged. And you're like, oh, they mean this. And it's like, no, like, are you surfing with like, Black Lives Matter written on your surfboard, or is it surfing the net?
I mean,
how does that help racial justice? Like, I don't understand it. Like, that's not a thing.
That guy had BLM on his surfboard, but like that doesn't bring anybody back from the dead. That doesn't fix years of systemic injustice. Like, it doesn't do anything. All it does is just make noise about it. And I think what'll happen is people get sick of hearing this stuff, and they're like, just tune it out. Like, I hear BLM now, I just tune that out. I don't want to know. I don't want to hear it. They're the least authentic looking farmers I've ever seen, sitting there with these Tims in his skinny ripped jeans. It's like, you're not a farmer. You're just some urban D-bag. They put a fucking straw cowboy hat on and sat on a fence. You've never got your hands. You don't know.
Took fucking 4 hours out of your day to drive down here and get this photo shoot taken.
Yeah, ridiculous. And climate change. Like, they're hitting all the wrong notes. But I suppose, in their defense, they know who their demographic is. Who's going to be eating a lot of ice cream? Is it left-leaning, pierced nose, danger head cat ladies, or is it,
I guess,
dudes actually working on a farm, dudes in the military, dudes driving trucks? Like, who's eating ice cream? Like, they really are. I got to say, maybe this is one of the few times it actually works. Like Bud Light, was it Bud Light or was it Budweiser? Are they the same thing?
Yeah, they're the same thing, same company.
So they screwed up when
Bud Light specifically.
Okay. They had Dylan Mulvaney, and that was a thing that devastated their stock, and I don't think they've still recovered. They might never recover. I think their reputation's probably permanently damaged.
Even normies just look at it and go, "Oh, if you drink Bud Light, you're gay." And it's like they destroyed themselves in the zeitgeist, the social idea of what Bud Light is completely changed, and forever so. It's just irreversibly changed.
They can't change it back. They tried some sort of campaign with galloping horses through the river. It's like, no, it's too late. You guys have screwed the pooch.
No. He screwed that up real good and proper.
But this might be the one instance where they're like, who's eating our product? These people. Well, let's focus on those people. So I could see them.
Oh no, they've been activists for years. Ben and Jerry, since they made it big for like 6-7 years now at least, they've been massive activists in using their platform and their ice cream and everything. There was that weird flavor. I can't remember what it was called. But it was like, racial justice, the flavor. I just can't remember. We featured it on here a long time ago. Anyway, Mo's like, wait, you guys are from Australia and you've never surfed for racial justice? I mean, I've surfed just for the fun of it. They teach us that at school camp and stuff. It was fun. But like, not for racial justice, no. Surfing for bungs. Yeah, surfing for bungs. Dean is 132nd Abo. Yeah, so I can say it.
I think if you go back that many generations, I think pretty much everybody here's got, everyone's like 132nd or 164th.
Yeah, we're all fucked up, is what you're saying, right?
Pretty much.
A bunch of mongrels in Australia.
Criminals and mongrels.
Yeah, criminals and mongrels, and sometimes mongrel criminals. But yeah. Felix says Ben and Jerry's ice cream tastes terrible. I only like one of the flavors. There was like a cookie dough flavor and a brownie flavor, and I liked both of those. But this was years ago, so I don't even know what happened.
I don't think
Nadine is dead. She died in gang violence. Angela, let it go. She's never coming back. Or maybe she will one day on like Halloween or something. Who knows? But yeah, what Bancroft joke? I didn't see no Bancroft joke, Mo.
It's pretty good. Describe
Clancroft. Whenever Clancroft surfs for racial justice, he hangs 10. That's layered. I like it. That's clever.
Yeah,
Good
right.
job. I'm sorry I missed that, honestly. Yeah. Maybe she'll come back for Juneteenth. That's like African Americans' Day of the Dead, right? What even is Juneteenth?
What is Juneteenth? I hear it at least once a year.
It's a made-up holiday, but like, what is it? We're Australian. We don't have Juneteenth here. Nobody else anywhere in the world has Juneteenth.
Well, I thought it was something about the abolition of slavery or the.
I don't know. Did that happen on June 13th?
Well, maybe that's what I thought it was. But
I don't know.
I also thought that Texas and Arkansas are next to each other, and that's what Texarkana was, because it's like Texas and Arkansas is one word. It's like that.
It's when a bunch of isolated slaves in Texas learned that they were free. Okay, fair enough.
Do I get a day off work for that?
Yeah, we've been freed. We were slaves eventually, like once a long time ago.
Go back far enough.
Yeah, we've forgotten. Like that's like regular people, we got over it.
The great thing about being of like English, descent, as specifically, is inevitably, you were a slave, but you're also the oppressor, because we're all half Viking, half Saxon. People go, "Oh, the Saxons invaded my people." It's like, yes, and stayed and bred with them over many, many generations to turn them into bad motherfuckers that took over the rest of the world.
Yeah. My great-great-grandfather owned my great-great-grandmother.
There you go. So you can't get too mad about it.
Yeah, you can't be mad about that. No, they came together.
Wolvo's got it.
Anyway,
everyone was slaves. Everyone was the oppressor. That's right. If you go back far
check
enough.
out the Embrace 2, guys. We're doing pretty good. See, nearly 10K Australian dollary dues. It's $6,238 US, 77 backers. So, obviously not everyone has backed it yet, but I can only assume that you will, because you guys are here for comic books and not the culture war, right? Like you like comic books, unlike other people.
That's something that definitely can be said about the Embrace. Is it's not a shot in the culture war. It's just a standalone book.
It's just a sick book.
It's very simple concept. executed really well. It doesn't have an agenda.
Well,
it's definitely got personal meaning for Odin, and it's a powerful story that can affect you, especially if you're a father yourself. I think it resonates especially with fathers. But I think it benefits from not being because it won't age badly. You know, some stuff that's like a shot in the culture war, that it doesn't age well.
Yeah, even next year that stuff won't look good.
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But yeah, this whole book, Embrace 2, is dedicated to Steve, that Star Wars boy. You know, rest in peace, our friend. But yeah,
it makes me sad every time somebody mentions him.
Yeah, I can't even watch Star Wars anymore. Like even the Star Wars that I used to like, I just won't watch it anymore. For real.
That's come straight out of the blue. I still can't believe it some days.
Well, you know, it is what it is. Rest in peace, our friend. Rip Steve, everybody. But yeah, we got some mad, back to, comic books. We've got a sick comic book, and you guys should all
look at that.
Look at
that. That is so crisp. Who did the covers on that?
Eugen Betterview, the colorist from the Lost Pages, is now the colorist on the Embrace.
Fantastic. Yeah. The choice of red for that car just makes the whole thing pop.
Oh yeah, it's sick,
such a focal point. Like if you'd made it blue or grey or black or any color but red, it wouldn't have. The colors wouldn't be as impactful as they are. It's a fantastic choice. It
was always red in my mind, like when we were drawing, when I was first drawing it, and then because Odin in the original script, he was like, it's supposed to be like a shitbox car, because where did these three dickheads get a $69,000 Mustang?
Yeah,
and I'm just like, nah, man, rule of cool. Who cares where they got it from? Like this is, they're going to be doing this. Like it's going to be a sick car because of the
3 words.
They
stole it. Moving on.
Yeah, they stole it. That's all that matters. And who cares where they got it from? And the Embrace destroys it, and gets a phone call. That's actually from the 6-page preview, all of that. But yeah, go check this out if you haven't already. Back it because I would really appreciate it. And if not, like, subscribe, become a member. We had a bunch of original art that already sold, so we added 2 new ones, which have not been sold yet, but they will soon. And then hopefully. But yeah, just do it. You won't regret it. It's going to be the best comic book you've ever read, and I'm confident in saying that. It's going to be right up there with some of the greats. So.
Angela says she'll back at the top tier if Crazy Mad dies in the book.
I will kill Crazy Mad. I will do it right now. I will make sure Crazy Mad dies right now.
Crazy Mad's like, oh, there's dark, Angela.
Yeah, no, do it. If this goes to 78 when I refresh it, I'll give you a minute. If this goes to 78 and I refresh it, it says 78, and you bought the box. The box gives you everything as well as the Spectral Edition, which returns. Yeah. If you do that, Angela, I will ensure that Crazy Mad suffers a horrible death in the Embrace. She's kidding. That's just rude, Angela. Why would you get my hopes up like that? But yeah. Awesome One. Don't forget to knock me off in the book too. I don't know what you look like, Awesome One. Is that you in your picture there? I don't know what you look like, so I can't draw you into the book. You're going to have to send me a photo. And then I'll put you in the book, because everything in the book that isn't a main character is a reference to something. But yeah.
The rule is everybody looks like their avatar picture, exactly like their avatar picture.
Keen Sabi, are you going to back the Embrace too?
Absolutely, I will.
Good man. Back the Embrace too. Do it. Everybody. But yeah, okay. Let's refresh it and see if Angela was lying to us. She was. Angela's not going to back it. See? Careful, Angela.
Angela would never lie to us in the narrator, and yet
she lied to us. I'm talking to Ogden in making us recurring characters. Yeah, man, you didn't really need to talk him into that. He's more than happy to do that. But I will ensure, as co-creator, that Odin makes sure that you die a horrible, painful death. I'll have Strangle rip you in half or something just for shits and giggles. Yeah. Crazy Mad doesn't make it tier. Yeah, exactly. Just back the box. If we can get the box over 10, so it's not even that many, but if 10 people buy the box, I'll make sure that Crazy Mad gets ripped in half. Angela says she's backing it, she promises, and then she's like, no, I don't believe you, Angela. As you saw, I refreshed it, and you didn't back it, and so I guess we're just going to have to assume that you were lying to us until further notice.
Angela sits on a throne of lies.
Angela sits on a throne of lies. Exactly. I could steal Henry's book and the embrace does me dirty. What? I don't know what that means, man. That sounds kind of dirty itself. Crazy Matt says he's dying in Company Man 2. Is that true, Kim?
Very true. 100% true.
Neat.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just such a strong supporter and everything. I sort of said to him, well, you know.
Dude spent like $1,000 on the embrace too. He bought a bunch of original art.
He's out of control. He's an absolute mad lad. And I said, well, how about I make you like a, character, in Suicide Squad is always,
We did establish that. Look, she's still lying to us. She's just trying to keep Henry won my prize. No, Henry won his own prize. Awesome one. You do not deserve that. Speaking of that prize, guys, you want to hear something? You want to hear something wild? Man,
yeah.
I did my taxes, I went to the tax guy and everything, right? Yeah. And got him to help me with it because the whole YouTube earning money.
Oh, your tax would be a mess.
It was a whole thing, right? And I was like, I'd rather just get a guy to do it because it's not like I could just click, my day job. That's all automatic, So I had to handle this all in. The dude fucking turns around and says, because my YouTube channel hasn't made that much money, right? Get this. You could make, let's say you make $500, $600, you make $1,000 a month, right? If your day job makes more than your YouTube channel, even if you're making like a substantial amount, they just consider it a hobby. And they're like, it doesn't matter how much you make. If you're making more from one of your other jobs, if that's not your main primary source, it's just a hobby. And so everything I bought for the big box chock full of cocks,
you can't claim it.
I couldn't claim it.
Shit.
They wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
And so you guys are literally getting a large amount of comic books bought by me that literally I didn't even get the money back for it. It just took it. Yeah,
That's brutal.
Yeah. So it was like, it's like a $300 box. And they just, sorry, mate, you don't get that money back. But yeah, that's the thing that happened. So enjoy your ridiculous big box, Henry, that I paid for, you son of a bitch.
Angela's dissing on us for paying taxes, but what she doesn't know is that
way less taxes than you, Angela.
Well, they take the money off our, like the wage system in Australia, salaries and that's automated, so it goes straight from the business that you work for into your bank account, and along that transaction, taxes get taken out. Like you don't get your amount, and then you turn to have to actively pay taxes. They just take the money off you.
We never see it. Yeah, it just comes out automatically.
It's all automatic, and that's how they manage to screw us. You can't really fuck up your taxes. If you're not doing anything extra, if you're just working a 9-to-5 job and getting paid, at the end of the year you go, I earned this, I paid this. They say yes, you did, and that's it. And you claim a few things, maybe if you've got some workwear or some petrol for your car, if you've got to drive for work or whatever to places outside of travel to and from work. But it's a really insidious system because we don't have a choice about whether or not we pay taxes. It just gets taken off us.
Yeah, we have to try and get it back at tax time. But they did give me everything I'd ever bought from Officeworks, so all the paper and the ink and everything. They did give me that back, and they did say that my Adobe subscription would also be paid for. So that was nice. But
how do they justify that?
Because my day job also involves Photoshop.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I just didn't mention what it was I was buying from Officeworks. I was just like, everything I buy from Officeworks is work related.
Yeah,
and that was it. I just didn't say anything about it. But yeah.
Okay, that's something.
Yeah. You should have hit your accountant with a vibe check, Dean. No cap. Yeah, I know, right? I should have. Crazy Man's still waiting for the boss. Check. Oh, just to see if they're all right, just look them up and down.
Let him cook.
Yeah, let him cook. Let him cook. He can still turn it around. No, it's fine. I don't mind, because my YouTube's still monetized, so I can make more money in the long run. But because of my giveaway, I am starting off in the red instead of just starting off neutral. So, congratulations, Henry. I hope you enjoy it. You better read those books. Yeah. Anyway, let's jump into the next thing here. Yeah. Do you want to Oh, I can't skip that. We've got to actually show this. You want to see something fucking funny? I think it's funny. If it's not funny, we'll just skip through it. I only saw a little bit of it. This is 6 minutes long. Let's watch this video, guys. You're going to enjoy it. I think.
Hi, and welcome
good.
to Turning
Lucky.
the Page with Bill Turner. I'm Bill Turner.
And I'm Selena Gomez.
Oh, whoops.
Wow, your English is almost understandable now. What a shame it'll be if you get deported.
You're a washed-up, impotent drunk.
Yet I'll be rock hard when your visa expires.
You
all
do,
3
Henry.
inches
I
of it.
said that before. You owe
Yes.
me a channel membership.
Breaking
you,
news, Equality
just like
Grove is
Angela,
currently under
are a
attack by the
liar.
monster citizens
You
are
lied to
referring
me.
to as octoprivilege. Will he destroy our city, or will we be saved
Become a
by the
member.
mighty marginalized
Like,
empowered
subscribe,
Rangers?
do the whole
There's a
thing.
black one now. We should be in good hands.
Hiya, Kuma.
This
Welcome.
is going to be the easiest planet to conquer yet.
Not so fast, you stupid white
He was
octopus.
grabbing a beer for
Yeah, it's time to check
53
your
minutes.
privilege.
What? I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but I'm a giant alien from outer space. So I don't even know what that means.
Well, I think it's about time you learn.
It's morphing time!
Power of trans-inclusive feminism! It's time to dismantle the patriarchy for all genders.
Power of paralysis. This is the best parking spot in the whole rooftop. Ha!
Embracing the power of Bagger Vance and Tiger Woods. Looks like I brought a 3-wit for this guy, Cole.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Body positivity.
And cheese pizza.
I do love a cheese pizza.
I'm on X right now telling people how you haven't affirmed my transitioning child yet. People are gonna hate you.
Yes. Welcome. Do you want to play a game?
All are welcome here, except for you, Octo Privilege.
Nice
Would
costume
it kill them to hire a
but you're all
confident
still
comedy
way
writer?
too small and weak to stand a chance against something as big and beautiful and destructive as me.
That might be true.
But we're stronger. Yeah, together.
Allies, assemble! It's time for marginalized trans acceptance.
One of them didn't work. Yeah, this is the bit that I saw.
Fully vaccinated.
Our motto is, when they go wrong, we go hard.
Whose head is that on the top of the robot? Because I'm sure that's supposed to be someone, right?
Yeah, I would have thought so. I wouldn't have thought it was just like, generic.
Looks like I might have some
Big
fun
Mike.
after all. Draw your weapons,
Is it Big
creature.
Mike?
Joke's
I don't
on
think
you.
so.
Yeah, this is a non-violent robot.
There's no weaponry at all aboard this vessel.
Stupid racist octopus.
Yeah, guns are the #1 killer in the world. Not obesity.
Yeah, that's not
I
good.
think you guys are probably going to want some weapons. I've conquered a lot of planets, and I'm starting to feel kind of bad. Like, you're going to want weapons here, guys.
The only thing we want is for you to wake up.
Mirror of self-reflection, activate.
I hope you can see the errors of your ways now, Octo Privilege. How does it feel to look at yourself in the mirror?
You know, okay, I don't really understand this stupid planet at all, but I do have these giant lasers, so I guess I'm just going to shoot you in the face.
Is that how it ends?
We're really sorry, Hard On.
Shut up. You have all failed me.
You can't speak to us this way. I'm a powerful woman. I want to talk to your sensitivity supervisor now.
I'm a giant glowing head. You think I have a supervisor? I don't want to hear another word about it.
Okay, I won't say another word, but I'd like everybody to know that I'm still totally fine with my 6-year-old transitioning.
Please, everyone, stop arguing. Does anyone remember laughter?
Thank
Is
you,
that a
Beta 6.
douchebag?
As I was saying, none of you are actual superheroes. People just tell you you're special because they're afraid they'll lose their jobs if they don't. Now go home. Oh wait, you don't have homes anymore because the giant octopus monster incinerated Equality Grove. I sure hope you planned on cremating your loved ones, because now you don't have a choice. Oh, by the way, where's the black guy? He's the most important one.
All right. Yeah. Welcome back. That was our break. Hope you enjoyed that message from, all of the correct people.
I was wondering what the punchline was going to be, because Jason was like, "Yeah, this is how they are," but so like pointing out how someone isn't always just funny on its own. Like if you go, "Hey, this person's bad for this reason," it's like, yes, it is. Like we know this. I was wondering what the punchline was going to be, and then for him to say, "You're not special, you're not exceptional. People are just afraid of you because they're going to get cancelled." Like that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
They talk about empowerment, but it's a bullying tactic. It's just empowering them and finding a way to take power away from other people, make themselves feel good. I was thinking about this earlier with the way that they just like everything that's going on with Star Wars, this Acolyte TV show. I obviously haven't watched. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. People talk about the canon and what's been done.
Used to be.
I'm not. I don't know half what they're talking about. I don't know what a Darth Plagueis is, but it just goes. Like they. When you're a kid and you find like an abandoned building and you throw rocks at the windows and you break the windows, stuff like that. Like
kick a hole in a wall of a half-built house.
Yeah, that gleeful destruction. It's like, and when it's an abandoned house or whatever, you think, well, nobody really cares. Nobody lives here. It's falling apart. I'm just going to break some of the windows. But like that sort of unhinged, gleeful destruction that you get from destroying something that has value that belongs to somebody else. And we all grow out of that. These guys haven't grown out of that. They really, really enjoy destroying things that have value and that matter to other people. And as far as they're concerned, there's always going to be something else to move on to and do the same thing again and again and again. I wonder what's going to happen when they run out of properties and IPs. I think they're getting to that point now.
Yeah, probably. I mean, think about it, like Marvel, like what's left? Anyone, if you can think of any in the chat, but you got like Marvel and DC are both kind of screwed up. Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, He-Man. They're coming for Warhammer. They're coming for Warcraft, aren't they? Have they got it yet?
They've been coming up. Like Warhammer's holding strong, but there are definitely cracks forming in the foundations.
Yeah, those female soldiers and shit. I've seen all that. No, I'm not into that.
That's all right.
I think they really are running out of things. They'll have to bring back old things, or they're going to have no choice but to start attacking like anime, and they've already attacked video games.
Yeah.
But they're going to have no choice but to move on to those things as well, because they've ruined everything they've touched. Honestly, they're like a fucking virus. But yeah, from something terrible to something great. You want to see the next thing that I've got? This is actually legit sick, right? This is how you do. I don't know what's disabled representation. Is that the correct term? But this is how you do that. All right.
Do they say instead of saying disabled, do they say differently abled?
Differently, I don't care. But check this shit out. This is sick.
Like he's a legend of the industry, but you can't touch that guy.
In the chat. I don't know what that is. Is in Jigen from Lupin the Third? No idea. Could be. Her chair needs to float.
Well, if it was in D&D, it would float.
Oh yeah, I was like, what's next? What is next? Okay. I did have one thing that I wanted to show you, but we've been going for a while already. Yeah, so we'll just quickly have a look at this one. Right? Do you like dinosaurs? I fucking love dinosaurs, man.
I wanted to be a paleontologist when I was a kid. That's actually what I started.
Same.
Yeah. That's what I
Same.
started.
I think it's because of Jurassic Park that I wanted to be a paleontologist, but it was my dream job when I was a little kid.
The Jurassic Park didn't come out till I was in high school. So
wow.
I just liked dinosaurs when I was a kid.
Jurassic Park came out when I was like 3. But anyway,
leaving that out there.
Yeah, just leave that out there for a minute. Check this out. Check this out, guys. This is fucking. I don't know what to think of this. I mean, there's probably some serious scientific, like backing behind it, but it just sounds so dumb. And especially when I word it the way that I'm going to, which is there's a poop museum. And the poop museum in Arizona tells the stories of ancient animals through their fossilized poop. And it's called Pooseum. That's even better than I thought.
That's brilliant. I feel like they missed an opportunity to go. Like an Arizona poop museum tells the poop stories of ancient animals' poop through their fossilized. Like just really hammer it home. Like really, overplay the whole thing.
Well, yeah.
Angela says she learns about paleontologists from friends.
See, I didn't know poo fossilized, honestly. Like, I thought it would have just, dissolved over time and be lost to time. But apparently, you can find fossilized poo, and it would have, like remnants of what they ate and things like that in it. So they're telling the stories of.
I was really surprised. I watched a video the other day, and it showed how quickly things actually can petrify. When they talk about like petrified trees and stuff, being
poop.
That doesn't look like poop. That looks like wood.
No, look, it says the largest coprolite by a carnivorous animal. Coprolite is science for poo.
There's a cowboy boot with a leg still in the boot. It'd been severed and buried, and it's from the 1950s, so it had fossilized in just over 50 years. It petrified. So the bone inside had turned into stone and petrified. So that stuff, when they talk about millions of years and stuff, like it can happen a lot more quickly than that.
I didn't know poo fossilized. He's barely holding on to life. You can do it, Biden. That's funny. But yeah, no, I just think this is interesting. And if you're anywhere near Arizona, go check out the Pooseum. Because I will be. That's on my list of things I want to go see in the US now. I saw the Triceratops poo in JP. That is way too big to be Triceratops poo, right? Like that would have been all of the Triceratops poo just like shoveled into a pile. No Triceratops poo.
They organize it like, okay, guys, we're all going to shit in this one place. And anybody else just in the one place. We're really going to mess with humans.
Yeah, really mess with them. We'll let them think that one of us did it. Now, all right. Now we got that out of the way. Go check out the Pooseum. But this, when I first watched this, I literally gasped. I was like, oh my God, like what the fuck? Right? Watch this, everybody. Don't take your eyes off the screen because this is only a short video. But you're gonna fucking. This is wild. Look, we got a wasp's nest. And this guy's gonna get rid of the wasp's nest outside his house, I guess it is. Like a fucking man. Like a fucking beast. Okay?
I'm hoping for flamethrower, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, no. It's a flamethrower wouldn't even compare to this, man.
You wanted him, bitch. Is that who you really wanted? You sure about that?
Oh my God, a woman caused this. Okay.
No, what are you doing? Oh, what the fuck?
Dun, 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 dun.
I guess what?
There he is, bitch.
So what do you think, guys? Is that not just the most wild man you've ever seen in your entire life? What the fuck?
He had like a lot of fentanyl before he did that.
God damn! Yeah. What?
Like grabbing it was bad enough. I thought that's what he was going to do. I thought he was going to, grab it and throw it away, but then to shove it in his mouth, that was
This guy's out of his fucking mind. Yeah, for sure. Oh, look at the juices when he squeezes it. What a fucking lunatic.
He might be an honorary Australian.
But yeah, I saw this weeks ago, and I've just had it in the ComicsMATE inbox just for ages at this point. D-Wag got a strike for playing that video. What? I don't think that's why D-Wag got a strike. What? What, Angela? She's like, damn it, Dean. Don't you damn it me, woman. You lied to me. You said you were going to back the Embrace too, and you didn't. I'm over here heartbroken, and you're yelling at me. This isn't okay. That's a line that's crossed. Yeah, D-Wag streamed? That's a good question. It's relevant. I wonder how many stung his mouth. I don't think any were alive by that point. Honestly, like he just...
Yeah. Like if you're a strong dude, you could...
abuse.
They're not animals, they're insects.
I mean, yeah, it's a pest removal. Like, I don't think that's a... I am just later, she says. Yeah, okay. I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and it's still not going to have changed, and I'm going to know that you were lying to me, Angela. I don't believe you. Anyway, we're up to the final thing for the night. Well, I mean, technically, the song at the end of this show is the final thing for tonight. But, like, look at this. This chick. My boyfriend left me because I told him my body count is 170.
Holy shit.
Fuck. I told him it was 3 when we first met. Is he in the right or the wrong? He's in the right. You are a thrashed skank. Those are my opinions right there. But Kemosabe, would you like to let us know your thoughts on the matter?
I think you say you want to let us know your body count.
You want to let us know your body count?
It's 5. My thoughts on the matter is that, but to talk about whether it matters or not, whether guys care or not. Yes, guys do care, not for the reason you think. It's not just because you run through. It's not just because it's just previously trod ground. It's not like it shows that quite simply you don't value yourself. If you don't,
100%,
like,
yeah.
That's what I think. That's what it really comes down to. If you've got so little perception of your own value, you value yourself so little that you let 170 dudes run through you over the course of a decade or so. Like,
is that like every dude she's ever met? Honestly.
Did she lose a bet? Like, what is that the condition? It's like, I'm sorry, I shook your hand. That means, you fall backwards in the bed.
Yeah. And like, think about it. He definitely, like, he's her boyfriend. So he knows her. He knows how old she is. He probably knows when she lost her virginity. And then he's doing the math in his head. And he's like, that's 10 dudes a night, multiple times, multiple weekends.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
And not only did she lie, but she lied with like a real low ball number. Like 3 would be considered really, really low these days.
Was it 3 when they met and she's a fucking whore or what?
Mo's got it. If she thought there was nothing wrong with it, she wouldn't have lied to him. Fucking exactly.
Yeah, fucking right. She knows. She knows. Of course she knows.
Yeah. He might not have broken up with her because of the number. He might have broken up with her because she lied.
The lying, like the exaggeration.
It's
not like she said 3 and it's actually 5. She said 3 and that is nowhere near the actual number.
Yeah. I knew a chick that had a body count, a self-confessed body count of 160. And I asked her fiance at the time, like, bro, how do you deal with that? Like, how do you wake up every morning and look at her and not think, like, in big flashing neon red 160, 100? Like, I thought 160 was
how do you
170.
Kiss her? Like, how do you kiss her and not just
yeah.
dick that's ever gone in that mouth?
He said he's this big German bloke. His name was Rene. He said, I just try not to think about it. I try not to think about it. Yeah,
I try not to think about it.
Like that's, and he's this big, tough, muscly dude. But for a second, he was a broken man when he had to answer that question.
Yeah,
like, it come up, and she was laughing, and all the girls are laughing and everything. And I'm like, bro, how do you cope with that every day? Like, everyone here's laughing about this shit. And he said, yeah, I try not to think about it. He says, I couldn't function if I let it get into my head.
Yeah, women only count the ones they liked. Yeah, and at 170, you've definitely lost count. Like, there's some that she's forgotten.
And if she's 170, like, there's not 100. Like, most women don't meet 170 fuckable dudes in their life. Like, guys that are really worth. Like,
yeah,
I wouldn't have
every dude at high school, every dude at college.
Yeah, exactly right. I wouldn't rate 1 in every 10 women I meet as screwable. So, like, how does she have 170? And let's get into the logistics of it all. no matter how much people want to say it's not the truth is men fuck, women get fucked. Like, she's been fucked by 170 dudes. If I fucked 170 chicks, it is different. People say, how is that different? It is different. It is 100%. Different.
A key that can open many locks is a damn good key. A lock that can be unlocked by every single key is a shitty fucking lock. That's the difference right there.
Yep. So
STI, is the I intestine? Yes, awesome one.
Isn't it? Sexually transmitted intestine. Well, I mean, with 170 dudes, you don't know. Maybe it happened.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, yeah, honestly, her intestines are just dragging on the floor as she walks in. Oh, okay, I see it.
169,
107. Even a Boeing 747 looks small flying through the Grand Canyon. That's exactly right.
And, if she's banged 170 dudes versus one woman that's had sex with her same bloke 170 times, like, you're talking about looseness in Grand Canyon and hot dog down a hallway, like, it's going to be probably basically round about the same anyway. That's not really the thing. It's the fact that she doesn't value herself enough to pick, to vet the blokes to have a higher standard, to say
that's also assuming that those 170 guys she only had sex with once.
Yep.
And I would disagree with the whole thing of like one dude 170 times or 170 separate dudes, right? The 170 times with the same guy, her vagina is now built to your shape. Like, let's say you stretched her out a little bit, but now it's your size. You're under the assumption that you are the biggest she's ever seen. After 170,
Dean, I always make an
air
assumption
getting out of there, bro. That's one of those like farting noises. Like that is not what you want. That's definitely not what you want. It's definitely different. Up in them guts.
I feel sorry for the dude to find that out. Boyfriend?
What does that
boyfriend
do?
or fiance? Boyfriend.
It's her boyfriend. He left.
Boyfriend. Okay.
Yeah. Insurrection. Yeah, we've had civil wars for less.
There's a bunch of stuff. She lied. I mean, there's, 10, 20, 30, 40 body count. Okay, 170. What does that say about you as a person? You value yourself so little.
No,
just like any
no
fucking
self-respect. Yeah.
No. Any
you know what it is?
What's that?
No, sorry, get your point out and then I'll say what
okay, yeah. Just the other thing about it is, and I know this is necessarily true, like women do like sex. They do want sex. They want
Who doesn't like sex? Sex is fun.
Sex is fucking fantastic. But the perceived idea is that men are always chasing it. Women don't necessarily want it. Like women say, I've got a headache. That's sort of that old joke, sort of thing. Like men are always on the prowl. Men are dogs. Men will fuck anything. Men don't have female friends. If you've got a female friend, it's just somebody hasn't fucked yet. Like that whole mentality, like men want it and women don't. So if that's the mentality, what's to say about a woman who has slept with 170 dudes? If the mentality is women don't necessarily want it as much as men, it's more about emotion and physical for women. Like, what's wrong with her that she's moved over into like the bloke mentality side of things? Like she's willing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely do. Yeah, like because what was the term? I can't remember, but it's like you grow attached, and like she's ruined her ability to grow attached to her partner because it's what's the word? I can't remember. There is a term for it. I just can't remember because it's been a long time since I've been paying attention to any of this stuff. But what I was gonna say is, and Crazy Mad, this one's for you, yeah? This is what I was going to say, is that whores are whores.
But whores are whores. I don't know, guys. It's pretty clear to me what's going on. Whores, so, I have all of the Kyle stuff. All of the whores, I have it in 3D. I got all of the messages in a folder you sent to me. Know exactly what happened between him and Mandy. But whores are whores. Mandy uses sex to get places. She would masturbate for Kyle, like do two-finger inserts. This is the thing. I've known Mandy does this. Mandy will find sex. Mandy uses sex to get places. I told her to stop it a few times. Kyle used to fuck with her. Kyle would basically, she would masturbate for Kyle. She would like do two-finger inserts in both holes for Kyle. Yeah, and make Kyle think that they were in love. And Kyle would say things like, I'm going to get you on Ethan's show. And she'd say Ethan or Malins, right? Like, that's the thing. I mean, I didn't know any of this was going on until it was already over. And Kyle didn't want to stop it. So, you know, Mandy kind of said, help me, Kyle. Does this sound familiar? Help me. Kyle's obsessed. You know, please just tell them to stop it. Because Kyle didn't want to stop. They were jerking off together on camera. Kyle's sad and lonely, and so was Dale. So that's what's going on with Dale and Mandy. And Mandy is most likely, I mean, here's the thing, like, Kyle was one step from me. Dale is just Dale. You know, I mean, like, why would, you know, you don't have to try to convince Kyle to bring her to me. She's just Dale. So that's what she's doing. She's sticking fingers in her asshole and her pussy. But wars are wars.